Hey guys, just wanted to do a quick update. My reading is going good, thanks to the audiobooks that I've been listening to, because I'm still in like chapter 2 of Sapphire Blue. I just started reading that recently, partly because I was really sick for a couple of days, and that kind of makes it less pleasant to read. But I've been trying to write a little more, and I got an idea for a fan fiction. I kind of wanted to start it a few months back, and then I got into NaNoWriMo, so I put off the idea, and then I started having some ideas about this story at work today. I am a child of the 90s. That's when a bulk of my childhood happened. So I was very into the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And over the summer, I wrote a fan fiction based on the show, the original series, the original cast and everything. And I inserted one of my original characters into the world. A character that I will be making her story into a novel eventually. Possibly starting with the Camp NaNoWriMo in April. But I want to get this story out of my head first before I jump into that. And I will link the story that I wrote last summer down below. It's on fanfiction.net. I really had a lot of fun writing it. It was really quick. And if you guys have seen some of my earlier videos, you would have seen when I went to Comic-Con and I met Jason David Frank, who played the Green Ranger and the White Ranger in the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers series, and he signed my fanfiction notebook. I gave him a copy of the story, printed out in green ink, so that was really exciting. So what I want to do in this one is combine my childhood favorite show with my current favorite show. I want to do a Doctor Who Power Rangers crossover. Now that's going to sound kind of crazy, and that's where I need your guys' help. So let's look at my little journal here. I love this journal. I got this from a friend for Christmas. My little book of big ideas. I was jotting down stuff in this all day. So basically the story, I'm trying to do like, I'm thinking second season, because that's still the original cast. But I think by then Tommy has moved on to the White Ranger, which just makes him all the more awesome. So second season-ish Power Rangers with still the original cast. And then a 11 Clara Doctor Who thing. I'm thinking like, one of the adventures they have after the name of the Doctor and the day of the Doctor. So somewhere between when the last season ended and the 50th anniversary. So because I really like Clara and I've never tried writing for her before. I played around with some Rose and 10 and Donna and 10, that kind of thing. But I think they're kind of hard to write for. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I'm such a fan of 11 that I can't really get to. I can't get into writing for 10 that much. But I mean, he's my second favorite Doctor. He's just, I don't know. I just can't get into writing him that well. So anyway, so the basis of the story, when I'm going through in my head right now, is the Doctor and Clara land in Angel Grove, and they discover that the Power Rangers are real, and the Doctor goes all fanboy, and Clara thinks that he's woo. Since this is the second season of the Power Rangers that I'm inserting the story into, I think it's Lord Zed. He's tried time travel spells before, and they've always backfired. Kimberly got sent back to the Wild West and kicked butt, and yeah. So he's going to plant a virus in the communicators. that sends them, that scatters the Rangers throughout time and space. Except for Tommy. For some whatever reason, he either doesn't teleport or just, I don't know, they have to keep one behind, or I don't know, something like that. So the Doctor has to help reunite everybody. But what I'm stuck on before I start writing this story is, where do I send everybody? So it's, like I said, it's the original cast. So it's Billy, Jason, Zach, Kimberly, and Trini, and Tommy. Where should they go? I need suggestions. I have no idea where to send everybody. Thinking of course, of creating some worlds of my own, and then some historical time periods. But I'm just stuck. So I need your suggestions before I really get into starting writing this story. I would love to hear you guys' opinion. I'm also going to put a plea out on my blog, and then spread that, around on Twitter, and get some opinions on there. So I'll link that down below too. And yeah, this is where I'm stuck. So that's what I need from you guys. I need help trying to figure out where to send everybody. And then I think I can go from there on the what happens to them and how they figure out how to get back. So yeah, that's what I'm working on now. And to ensure that I don't have a repeat of November, I am going to be putting everything in a physical notebook. See, I've even got it in a binder that is kind of like a TARDIS blue color. So yeah, I've got my little notebooks here, and then yeah, in case I need a volume 2, this is a single subject notebook. So I have a physical first draft, and then I will be saving it on my flash drive that I will not be losing this time. This is a different flash drive than what I had my NaNoWriMo novel on, because I still haven't found it yet. And backing it up on my computer. And maybe emailing it to myself for my tablet, just to be on the safe side and have another place saving it. So that's just double, triple, quadruple guaranteeing that I will not lose this story this time. So that's that. So leave your comments down below, please. I really appreciate it. And then once the story is done, and I will be putting it up on fanfiction.net, where my other story is, and you guys can all read it. Since it is fanfiction, it's not, publishable unless I go through getting all the rights and everything. So it's just going to go up on the fanfiction website for all to read and enjoy, and I hope you guys love it. I haven't put anything up on there since like September-ish, maybe August. So it's been a few months. I got to get on the fanfiction thing again, and I won't be able to concentrate on anything else until I get this story out of my head. So that's it. I'm gonna start writing this a little bit. Because there's some stuff that I can put in it leading up to, when I actually need your guys' help. And I'll keep jotting down notes in my little bindery thingy. Yeah. So that's all from me. I do want to do a live show one of these days for my whole 21 subscribers. I'm really happy that I jumped over 20. People are gonna look at me like 20 subscribers. That's it? Hey, that's exciting for me. Okay, I never thought I'd have 2. You guys actually want to hear what I have to say? Oh, yay! I feel so special. I'm just tired from work. That's why I'm loopy right now. I haven't had my coffee in like a week because of my stomach. Ugh. I think I might get some after the doctor, after I do my stuff tomorrow. So, that's all for now. I do want to do a live show, like I said. I don't know when. Probably going to be on a Thursday of some time, because that's my best day to do it, because that's my day off. I can usually guarantee that no one else will be home. So I don't know. If not a live show, then maybe a Q&A kind of thing. So at the same time that you're leaving your suggestions, send me questions. That would be cool. And give me some other suggestions of what to do this year, besides my book reviews and TBR and hauls and all that. What else do you want to see? Should I do some more writing videos? You know, that kind of thing. I will be doing Camp NaNoWriMo in April, so I'll be doing the same thing that I did March and April, that I did in October, November, which is, you know, the whole keep you guys updated on how I'm doing in my planning process, and hopefully doing a daily video during the month. But I don't know how that's going to be, because with Easter coming up in April, towards the end of April, it's going to be kind of the same thing as with Thanksgiving, where it's going to be ridiculously busy. And April and Easter time and Lent usually mean that I'm going to be extra busy with church stuff, because we've got the fish fries that I usually help out with, and extra services and all that fun stuff. And yeah, so I don't know if I'll actually be able to win this coming up camp, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna go. I am really, really freezing cold. If you can't tell how I've been holding my sweater, I'm freezing. It's supposed to dip down again in really cold. Not sub-zero like we had last week, but cold enough. So not looking forward to that very much. So have a good night, everybody, and I will post again soon. I did a review of Ruby Red on my blog. It's such a good book. I gotta get more into this story, because I'm like really intrigued already in what's going on here, but I'm like so busy that I don't have time to read. So thanks to the audiobooks, which is the only way that I've been getting through my totals. So yeah, so that's it for me. I know I've said that about 5 times already, so I'm going to seriously go and edit this, and I will post again soon. Stay warm if it's cold where you are, and enjoy the warmth if it's warm where you are. And have a good night, everybody, and goodbye.